Hey, got a great Saturday morning. I do. I do my best to make sure that I'm on here exactly at 9 o'clock in the morning. But let me tell you, sometimes it's not as easy as I'd like it to be. Some mornings are more difficult than others, and I'm still trying to get my glasses clean. I'm going to go today to go pick up those eyeglass cleaner things. Uh, oh, I hate that none of these things get it right. So they said use alcohol, and I use alcohol, pero luego se ven pañosos. I hate it. I hate it. Gosh, I hate it. I hate it. Sorry, guys. And I love wearing glasses. I mean, I've always worn glasses. It's Saturday. It is. Is it did for Saturday? I did for Saturday. Good morning, Joe. Good morning, Connie. Christian, dishwashing soap. I wish I would have thought of that. I'm actually going to go to Sam's in a little bit. I'm going to go buy that box of those eyeglass cleaners. Really, it's a pain. I hate that it never comes out right. And someone told me to use alcohols. So I've got all this disinfectant that supposedly has like 80% of alcohol. So I'm using that, as crazy as it may sound. Good morning, Martita Hermosa. ¿Cómo estás? Dagmar, good morning to all. Good morning, Dak. Dishwashing soap. That's what I'm going to try. Good morning, Kathy. Good morning, Lena. God bless you. I don't want to go back to an unsafe environment. Nah, I know. And we'll talk a little bit about that. Hola, good morning. Off to school I go on Saturday. Fresh morning here in Nashville, 57 degrees Fahrenheit. Love you, Papa. Good morning. Rise and shine and give God the glory, glory. Rise and shine and give God the glory, glory. Rise and shine. Good morning, Shayna. Shayna. Ramiro, buenos días. Good morning. Good morning. Lo anuncié ayer, nada de lluvias nos dejará la tormenta número 22. It's crazy, man. It's a sunny day. Good morning, Frank. God bless you. It's a really sunny day out there. And no, I didn't shave today. Good morning, Jennifer. I hate shaving. Good morning, Hilda. I shaved yesterday, and already I've got this little shadow. Good morning, Erasmo. Your story is very touching. Thank you, Mom. I wrote that last year. Uh, it's a long story. A friend of mine asked me to try and explain some of the points on there, and I tell my friend it's very hard to explain. Writing it down. Este, but come on over for a cup of coffee, and I'll tell you stories that some of us have lived a very difficult, difficult youth, and a lot of it has to do. And again, I'm not blaming the circumstances or the situations or the area that we live, but it's not easy growing up in Brownsville, Texas. It's not easy. It's not easy having the island so close by. It's not easy having Matamoros close by. It really isn't. And some of the difficult situations that a lot of our people go through down here, are things that no one experiences anywhere in the country. It's not easy. It's not easy. Uh, it's hard. It's difficult. That's why one of the things that I love about going to church is that the the spirituality of my existence keeps me in balance, and actually keeps me in check. And it's not always as successful as I hoped it would be, but you do your best. You do your best to be a positive. in individuals' lives, and it doesn't always work out that way. Unfortunately, sometimes you just not. And see, that's one of the reasons why I'm very, very passionate about this race that we're running now. I'm going to try these things because ya me fastidio. I'm very passionate about this race that we're running now because uh, there's so many people out there who are suffering, and the difference between myself and other candidacies up there is that I listen to you guys, and I listen and I care, and I do my best to try and make my problems your problems, my problems your problems. Well, I hope, and to make your problems my problems. I do my best. As the I try, and that's all that we can expect. Gosh, I hate it. I don't have glass cleaner. Let me use the BISD masks. See if they work. Yes, but stop by, have a cup of coffee, come pick up some cookies, and I'll share with you some stories. I think a lot of people here in the city of Brownsville can relate to a lot of the of what I posted. And again, uh, is it is it bad for the for an election to post down a lot of the difficult situations that one experiences in life? I don't know. Uh, I'm not that great at elections. I'm not the expert. Este, I'm just me. With me, you know what you get. Yeah, you get someone that at times is rough and tough, but always someone that's handsome and totally not fat. Stop by, guys. Have some coffee with me. Take some time, and I mean, what else do you have to do? you know, it's like there's a lot of other stuff happening in the city of Brownsville. Stop by, pick up a cookie, have a cookie with me, and some coffee. Always have coffee. Good morning, Manny. The goat is up. What up with cheese this morning? Did you like my meme? Yes. Keep on saying more. Buenos días por la mañana, Martínez, López Martínez, Verónica Hermosa. Good morning, my man. Love you. Pete Saldana, good morning. Good morning, Pete Saldana. Hey, I still haven't seen one of my signs on your fence. Come pick up a sign at my office. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, Modest. Let me tell you guys, this is some awesome ceviche on Alton Glore. Is it skinny fish? Skinny fish ceviche on Alton Glore. Let me tell you, I like it because you could add on a lot of the different little stuff that you may like. I mean, I like jicama. I like the edamame. I like a little bit of sweetness in there, so I did some mango last time. Some good tasting ceviche. Skinny fish. Skinny fish. Alton Glore. Good morning, a kitty. Good morning, a kitty. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. I like it when you call me kitty cat. Oh, that was somebody else. Wakey, wakey, eggy, some bakey. Good morning. Have a blessed day. Love you, Papa. And good morning, honey. Good morning, Arroyo. Stand up, stand up. There's a better tomorrow. Yeah, the rain will be here Sunday night, Monday morning, not today. We'll see. Hermosa Monica, I have some shirts that already came in. The shirts have already come in. Come pick up your shirts. Hermosa Monica. Do you think the Republican Party are hypocrites? I think both political parties are hypocrites. I don't like either one of them. Got this. You will You will in November. Got this. You will win in November. I need your help, Papa. Good morning, a cat. Good morning. Good morning. Rona at the high schools, veterans and Rivera. Yes. See, that's what's very upsetting. That we haven't even opened the doors yet. We haven't even started to allow children to come in, and we're already getting all these positives. And it's just, and it's not just those two high schools. I think right now at this point, every single high school has brought out positives. So it's interesting. Got this. You will win in November. Papa, we will win. Ah, good morning, my favorite JP. Judge Salazar, love you, Judge, and thank you for always being very supportive. I love the judge and I love her family. Buenos dias, Erasmo, Raul. Buenos dias. You didn't show up for Frank's. I did. I actually sang Hotel California last night. I actually got a $10 tip. And let me tell you, I did a horrible job. I was just very, very tired, Carlos, but I did show up. I actually sang Hotel California, and again, got me some $10. So I didn't see. Well, you didn't see me on there, but you should have sent me another $10 too. Carlos Moran, add on Instagram. He got 1,000 into Cash App. Oh my Lord, why do all these little things pop up? These are fake stuff. Don't listen to these people, crazy folks. And I don't know if these things are like just regular spam or they're like those African princes that leave you those millions and millions of dollars. I don't know. I've already blocked these. Good morning, a sunshine. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. I did show up. Good morning, chinos. Good morning, Steamboat. Shayna, you brewed my coffee. Just brewed. I just got hot water in a cup. Hello, coffee. Where are you? Cindy, open the windows at all schools. The virus will disappear. Crazy. One of the things that we talked about last night. Thank you guys, and I appreciate the time for us to all men together. Talked about this night. It was in regards to the confusion. Who goes back? Who doesn't go back? And as crazy as this may sound, folks, I have no idea what's happening because Gutierrez sent out a memo out there saying that people, if they didn't have any students, they didn't have to come back onto campus. And then all of a sudden, I got some email messages from different principals out there that they had sent to the people in our community. And they said, yes, show up. So I don't know what's happening. Are people going to show up on Monday? Yes or no? And if they are, why the conflicting statements? Why at the last minute were individuals informed? Why haven't some individuals been informed? Ando lambido. But again, that happens because there isn't any direction. There isn't an ounce of leadership going on right now. And look, guys, I woke up a little flustered today. I woke up a little bit flustered today because I have to do a commercial on Wednesday, and thank you to Candanosa Photography for helping us out with that commercial. And in the commercial, I have to figure out in my head what's the message that we're going to send out. So I'm debating in my head, and again, I don't have a marketing team like Mr. Diaz, who has to consult with his team. I also don't have a marketing degree from SMU like my opponent, So I have to figure this out in my head. And again, together we might be able to figure it out. I want to put emphasis on all this confusion. Do we stay and do we go? And the emphasis of the message is we are all confused because there's actually no direction and no leadership. You know, all elected officials, all bodies have failed us. They have failed us. They have failed us in the sense that they haven't produced viable numbers, viable data. Because look, change and benefit for our students and teachers. Amen, sister. I got sandbags this morning. The line was long. Sorry. Good morning, Erasmo. Have a blessed day. You too. Have a great day, Virginia. So the message that I want to send out in the commercial, and again, I'm going to use y'all's, pick y'all's brain. Erasmo, I heard the deputy superintendent say that each campus would develop their own plan. It's crazy. So this is my take on the commercial, and y'all help me out. The commercial is going to focus on the lack of leadership that we have throughout all the county, and hear me out, guys. Lack of leadership that we've had throughout the county, because one of the things that we've been asking for is let the scientists speak, let the medical professionals speak. And when this pandemic started, we were all out there listening to Dr. Fauci, Dr. Birx, and the task force. And I think that a lot of individuals were out there focusing, on the data, on the information that was being produced by them. So here in our area, Dr. Eder Hernandez, started out. Dr. Zamir, amazing man. Dr. Zamir at the forefront, and other doctors, Dr. Mario Cerdan, Teresa Saavedra. Oh, we're all out there fighting it, Dr. Mahdi up in Harlingen, out there all fighting it here locally, and going tooth and nail with it. When the county started to, the health department, county health department started to produce numbers and started to letting us know what was going on, there was just a lot of confusion. Hola, Ruth. Good morning. There was just a lot of confusion. And we were getting a lot of mixed messages. Look, guys, they made us shut down. They made us close down completely back in March, and, stopping anyone that was out on the road. They made us shut down completely when our numbers were low. And when our numbers are high, they open everything back up. Does that make sense to anyone? How is it that at a time when our numbers were the lowest, we acted so rushed to shut everything down? And now that more and more individuals are coming out positive at our schools where we're having these gatherings, now they want to open everything back up. The school district adamant about opening everything back up. Did they submit a waiver to extend distance learning for 4 more weeks? I haven't seen anything that shows that they have. It's not in the TEA website. It's not filed. So we're going to research it this week to see if this superintendent and this administration and this corrupt board actually filed that extension for 4 weeks. The questioning behind it, guys, is that other school districts around our area were approved. And they were approved because we are hotspots, not the Punto Calientes de Philip Cowan. We're a hotspot. We can't open like other cities throughout the state of Texas are opening because we're still a danger zone. So why does it make sense to anyone that waivers are being granted to other parts of the state by the state government, and us being a punto caliente, a danger zone, How come ours wasn't approved immediately? My guess is that this superintendent and this corrupt board didn't file a waiver, or they filed it late after the deadline, or they filed it wrong. Either way, anyway, which way, it's a disservice to the community. Anyway, good morning, Elvira. Good morning. They did a great job. The county or the district? I suggest you focus on the stewardship theme as it relates to overall lack of leadership of which you speak. Explain what stewardship is by outlining how you will provide that much needed leadership. Good. Well, one of the things that I think, and that's where we were going, we need to introduce factual numbers. We need to introduce numbers that are viable, that are up to date. I'm still amazed that with our high technology, the way technology is right now, where you can get information immediately on the fly, you know, we're still producing numbers for our area weeks and at some point even months behind. That really boggles my mind. How could that be? And I still don't get it. And again, going back into the reason why I knew, the reason that I knew that something was up, something was wrong, is again because of the numbers that I would see in social media. Because social media is an amazing avenue. It gives us the opportunity to share information with ourselves immediately, leaps and bounds before any other entity produces the numbers. Our district, our county, our state. It just keeps us up to date in regards to everything that's going on. So, so we should have had viable numbers immediately in order to make the most informed decisions for our vulnerable population. They didn't. So, what I would do in regards to stewardship and taking care of that which is ours, I would focus on producing true numbers, facts, and not fiction. Because fiction is what has gotten us to this point where we're at right now. Because everything that has come out of the mouth of the superintendent, his deputies, his Edinburgh buddies, and this corrupt board majority has been fiction, has been not true. We need the truth. So, fake number, but again, I'm trying to find how to put all that into 45 seconds. Anyone, like Emily or anyone, can write me out a 45-second little commercial. I would appreciate it. But am I getting the gist across in regards to all the messages, what I want to lay out, what I want to focus on? He didn't hit send. It's in the draft. It just doesn't make sense, Elaine. It really doesn't. That other and the governor came out on Thursday. I mean, y'all saw it. The governor came out on Thursday and said, everyone, we're easing off restrictions on you except Rio Grande Valley, Laredo, and Victoria. To be honest, half the students that are coming back have technology. Supposedly, only the students who don't have technology are to be back, but that was a lie. We've seen those students in our online classes. It's a huge mistake to open up. Manny, you are 100% right. It's a big, big mistake. Look, guys, honestly, I mean, I've seen the kids today. Every single kid out there has a phone. Well, again, I'm sorry, not every single kid. Most kids out there have a phone. I mean, it's a walking computer. And again, I'm not saying that everyone can do their work on their phone, but come on, guys. We need to be better at pinpointing the individuals that are truly are at-risk students and provide for them the needs. But look at, if I was a student at school, I wouldn't be out there getting a Chromebook. or getting a hotspot. I have internet. I haven't paid the bill, but I've got internet. Que no me lo van a cortar. I have an iPad. I have a desktop computer. So I don't need to pick up a Chromebook, to pick up a hotspot. And one of the things that was concerning to me was I spoke to some individuals that said Erasmo was, they said to go pick it up. We picked it up. And I said, well, didn't you have a computer at home? They said, well, yeah. They said to pick it up. See, that's what didn't make any sense. We know who our at-risk students are. We know who they are. Why was it so hard just to attack the need, the necessity before the want and the desire? I don't know. Honestly, I truly believe the extension wasn't filed. I knew it would not be submitted. I agree with you, Jessica, and I agree with you. Again, I don't want to make that accusation until I have the facts, but I have this gut feeling it wasn't filed. And I have that gut feeling by everything that has been transpired. And look, guys, and I'll say this, one of the reasons why I woke up kind of like flustered this morning was going like, am I going to win this race? And it's probably this, it's just that I'm very, very tired. But I know that I'm going to do everything that I can. But I need your help. I need boots to the ground. I need you to go reach out to your neighbors, your friends, your family. I need you. Because as self-serving as this may sound, if I don't get elected, folks, if I don't get my board majority, nothing changes. We will continue to get lied to. More people are going to come out positive. More people will pass away. And as self-serving and as dire as that may sound, that's the truth. That's the reality. That's why this race is so important. Again, I'm going to say it. This is probably the most important race in the history of our community. Because the health, the well-being, possibly the life of many of our people out there hangs in the balance. And that is a very, very big burden to carry. It is. It is a very, very big burden to carry. And I signed up for this. And I will take the attacks. I will take the insults. A friend of mine shared, some of my merch out there, and people were going like, hell no. And trying to remember some of the stuff that they posted out there that just very negative things. And it doesn't get me down. It's just what trips me out is that people would say, oh, I can't stand Erasmo because he's just so full of himself. Well, I can't stand Erasmo because he had the DWI. And of course, they've had like 3 or 4, but it doesn't matter. Oh, I can't stand Erasmo because of all the accusations that have been made against him in social media, blah, blah, blah. So Erasmo being a tad bit on the narcissistic side is worse than someone who takes bribes, is trying to get contracts with the district, who will also be part of some investigation. Really, guys? Someone who puts your family's life in danger. That's who you want to vote for? Again. So, but again, It's a heavy burden to carry, guys. And I am willing to carry the burden. I just need your help. I need you. I need you to pick up these damn cookies before I eat them all. Doctors did a great job. That's okay. I just was going like, who did? Thank you, Jay Daniel. And thank you, Jay Daniel, for your enthusiasm and your support of this campaign. Jay Daniel is one of the individuals who has helped me carry this burden. And I'm grateful. And really, everyone out there that's uh, sharing the posts on your pages, thank you. You're also, and it's very hard to mention everyone. I do thank you. Este, and I'm sorry that you're being attacked by individuals on your pages. I'm sorry that that's happening to you, but aguanta la vara, hold strong. There's too much at risk. The benefit, the reward is great. The downfall uh, could be deadly. I don't think a waiver was ever submitted. I don't believe anything they say. Everything they've said they will be providing hasn't come to pass. They've lied. They've lied. They've lied. And they've lied. We need the truth. Good leadership that starts with you. We are only going to get that when you win. When we win in November, we take it all in together. Joe, good morning. Good morning. Erasmo line for sandbags. God bless you, mi amor. Stay safe. Love you. Good morning, Erasmo, Susie. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I don't know what that is. I think it is one of those other crazy people. Los Longoria and the principal for Rivera are forcing staff to return to school, over 350 for only less than 20 students. Unbelievable. It is unbelievable. And very unfortunate. But, guys, we're trying. We're trying. And that's a lot more than what these people are doing. We're trying to stop them. And they're trying to kill us. It is possible to use a Bluetooth keyboard on a Bluetooth mouse and cast your phone screen to a smart television. Yeah, that's what I do. I'm actually looking at, and again, Robert, stop by the office. You'll see. I'm actually looking at the TV screen. My computer is down here. TV screen, computer. TV screen, computer. Es que I could see everything up there. Every time I eat or drink, me sale el moco. We will win, Ruth. We will win. And I promise you, that night that we are sworn in, you will know change. ¿Qué te pasa? No me chet up. Good morning, Erasmo. Another day, another flip voter for Erasmo, Frankie, and Carlos. Thank you, Luis. God bless you. I need you. How are you going to stop all that? Please explain. I'm sorry. Stop what? The moco? It's obvious that the extension wasn't filed. Why would they get a letter from Senator Lucio sent to TEA? See, that is what I'm thinking, Enrique. O sea, que because they didn't send in the waiver on time, because they didn't send the information, then they tried to get Senator Lucio to intervene. Where is your faith? Your people are behind you, and the Magnificent Four. Be positive. The Lord's got this. I know, but this is what happens when with campaigns, and during campaigns, Guadalupe, it's like a little roller coaster ride. Sometimes you think you're on top, and then all of a sudden you start to have these little dips, and then on top, and then dips, and on top and dips. On this campaign, and I'll be honest with you, I've been confident that we're going to do okay. But every so often I'll have that morning where I have that dip. And I think a lot of it comes when I'm just trying to regroup myself. It's not easy running a campaign, and it's not easy running a campaign during coronavirus. I called, can't stand Erasmo because he's silly, has my doggy. He still has my dog. Give him back. I remember that. Erasmo, give me back my dog. We're like, I don't have your dog. Someone posted it and sent it my way. I don't have your dog. Uh, Good morning, Michelle. Good morning. Good morning, Jesse. Good morning, a blessed day. Good morning, por la mañana. All RGV are giving sandbags, but not Brownsville. Oh, Brownsville is giving out sandbags. At the event center from 8 to 5, Brownsville Event Center, sandbags, Miss Miller. Another thing happened. Another thing happening is as if Monday my child wasn't have online classes for SPED class because they'll be at campus and my child will suffer more academically. See, that's where all the confusion comes. It's just really, really crazy. It doesn't make any sense. And there were other options. It's never looked at them. So the teachers go back for 20 students. They might get infected, and then what? They hire substitutes to teach the online classes. This is what we're dealing with. I'll check them right now. It's kind of hard in the middle, but I will. Mi amor, thank you so much for everything you're saying. Don't worry about people talking crap about you. There is stupidity everywhere, and they're being brainwashed. They're easy targets. Yeah, I do my best not. For some reason, my shirt está not looking the best. I like. Don't worry, guys. The hurricane to the rescue. Again, I'm going to review this week in regards to see if I could find some substantial evidence that a waiver was filed. I still, to this day, don't think that a waiver was filed for us. Was not filed. I don't believe anything that they've said. It's hard to believe. It's like, when someone cheats on you. When someone cheats on you and, you opt to forgive them. You opt to forgive them and you say, okay. And then they cheat on you again. And you go like, huh? The question is, do you forgive them or you kick their butt to the curb? And unfortunately for our area, a lot of people forgive. That is a mistake. That's a mistake. Because my abuela decía, perro que come huevos, ni quemándole el hocico. Perro que come huevos, ni quemándole el hocico. And what that means is, allá my grandmother lived in El Rancho. Have you ever heard that expression? Perro que come huevos, ni quemándole el hocico. Can we, as public, ask for proof about the waiver, or will they claim it's not for us to see? Yes, you can submit an open records request. Send me an inbox, and I'll send you the email address. open record request and ask for the timeline and documentation concerning waivers submitted by BISD to TEA in reference to uh, extension, 4-week extension. Send me an inbox and I'll send you the email address. If anybody else wants to send them in, please. What's going to happen, Yasmin, is they're going to request for a attorney general opinion. They're not going to produce the information. In what way do you think that they can cheat on election day? Just one, the mail-in ballots. The mail-in ballots. I've never won the mail-in ballots because the corrupt political machine, they have control of the mail-in ballots. When I ran before, I tell people we always start a race with the idea that even before anything starts, you're already 500 votes down because that's how many mail-in ballots they control. So, guys, it's just that simple. We are already 500 votes in the red, short, because my opponent is part of that. Her family, the system, is part of that corrupt political machine. So they're already 500 votes ahead of us, and no one's even cast a vote yet. But because they control the mail-in ballots. So that's how they cheat. $500 votes. That's why we need to work together. I read on TEA that a waiver must be approved by the board and not delegated to the superintendent. Did our board ever vote on an extension? No. I think it's the LEA. That's what Carlos mentioned the other day. LEA. Local Elected Authority. Vero put link on your page. Awesome. Remind everyone to please vote in person. Let us protect the integrity of our election. Again, 500 votes, guys. 500 votes that are for sale. And in a race where 50 votes, well, 2 BISD elections before, no, 3 BISD elections before, 2 votes determined the winner of the race. So every vote matters. And I know a lot of people say, nah, it's just one vote. Your vote matters. And I've been going to all my family. My nephew wasn't registered to vote. And I made sure I went over there and I said, Llena la hojita, mijo. I love my nephews and my nieces. But I made sure that they were registered to vote. We need every single vote we can get, folks. Good morning, Mr. Castro. Have a blessed day. Monica, God bless you. I like you, Amigo Healthcare. Amigos Healthcare Incorporated, 621-3139. Great folk. I appreciate them. I appreciate them greatly. They've been very, very good to Erasmo Castro, and I appreciate my amigos. See what I did there? Thank you, David. I love you, Baba. Erasmo, the sandbag distribution event center is in full effect. Yes, till 5 o'clock or till supplies run out. Register to vote now. Deadline is approaching. www.vote.gov. Please. And anyone that has, if you have someone that you need to register to vote, bring them to my office, 1240 East Madison. I am deputized, so I can register you to vote. Stop by my office. I am deputy. will be making a small little commercial. And again, a friend of mine is doing it. That's the way we campaign. I don't have my opponent's money. I don't have my opponent's vendors giving her money already. Look, guys, my opponent, and I know because I asked, my opponent is already receiving money from Lineberger, the tax guys. After Lineberger, lost our district over $2 million. They screwed our district over for over $2 million, and they're supporting my candidate, my opponent. They've already cut her a check, so we'll see if she reports it on her report. Lineberger, the group that lost our district over $2 million, is putting money in my opponent's campaign. They're also giving money to Little Eddie. They're also giving money to Denise Garza. Lineberger, giving out them checks. They already cost us $2 million. How much more do they want to cost us? So those $2 million that they've lost us, think about it, folks. It could have gone to your raises. It could have gone to more technology, teacher resources, staff resources. $2 million. Over $2 million. As soon as I get the campaign finance reports, I'm going to show you who they're supporting, who they want to win. So if your friends are so concerned that Erasmo is handsome and totally not fat, that Erasmo is on point, that Erasmo takes too many selfies, that Erasmo is always bashing the city, the county, and the district, take it like a man. Because the little heat that you get from your friends, even family, because you're supporting Erasmo Castro, is only temporary. What the vendors do, what the superintendent does, what this corrupt board majority wants to do, could be life-ending. And these people would say, oh, he's exaggerating the point. Tell that to the families of the individuals that have already lost their life. Tell that to the families of the individuals who at this moment have BISD employees in ICU fighting for their life. There has never been in our community a more important race than this race. And together, we can bring back the district to serve the people. Together, we can make them pay for everything that they've done, everything that they've taken away, everything that they want to continue to steal. Together. At the end of the day, folks, I will still be Erasmo Castro. And I'm going to continue to be Erasmo Castro after this race. And what I mean by that is that if we are not successful in this race, I'll still be Erasmo Castro. I'll still be out here. I'll still be with you. But when we are successful, after we win this race, I'll still be Erasmo Castro. I'll still be out here with you together. I have heard that a lot of this young kids don't want to register to vote because then they will be called to jury duty. How true is that? Not everyone gets called to jury duty, but again, it is one of the civic duties. And look, guys, if for some reason or other, you don't want to necessarily serve in jury duty, you know, este, then you could request a waiver. I hope you know how much we appreciate you. We see you sleepy and tired every day, but you're still up there fighting this fight for us. I have, and look, it's this eye. You could tell with this little bag up here, as the I'll continue to fight. And that's what happened to the administrator that told their people on campus, quit telling Erasmo things that happen on campus. I see that administrator always watching your show. They're still on here every day. I see you. I know who you are. And you know you? Because if you think for a second that my people on campus have not told me what you've said, how you've threatened them, you are gravely mistaken. And I will remember. And I will make wrong which you have done right. I will make right which you have done wrong. If you're tired, you need to have one day off at least. No campaign, no checking in with us, and just rest and pray and be re-energized. I'd like to. I can't. I will rest November the 4th. On November the 4th, I will rest. Come in. That is going to be my day that I will rest. I promise. But right now, we're still in the middle of that campaign. We're still in the middle of the war. We will continue to fight. So my rest day will be November the 4th. Actually, I'm going to want to take a little vacation after getting sworn in. A little vacation. I want to go either to California to get some sun, or maybe even a cruise. I kind of like those. But after being sworn in, I'll take 2, 3, 4 days off. 4 days. I'll still be out here though. Thank you, Yasmin. I love you. Driver's license is used for jury duty too. Woo! No, bitch it up. We will win an after party in Jack in the Box. At the parking lot in Jack in the Box. It's never been done. That's why it will be perfect. Sorry to bother you. Have any followers that rides motorcycles that would like to help me? Is anyone out there that has a motorcycle would like to surprise someone whose daughter is having a birthday? I will post it a little bit. If anyone drives a motorcycle and would like to help someone that is celebrating a birthday, anyone, let me know, and I will post in a little bit. My phone. Does anyone remember back in the days that we used to watch Dick Tracy, the comic books? Remember Dick Tracy? Dick Tracy had one of these phones that he would talk into. I don't remember if it had actually like a screen. I think it did, right? They had a screen where you could see somebody else that had another phone. Igual, I can't remember, but I know that he would talk into his watch. What can I help you with? Just a second. It's just funny right now. But now I can actually read messages as soon as they come in and I think I can tell you, hubby never registered and he got jury duty requested. So it's not true that you can avoid it. So now he registered anyway so he can vote. Yes. Good job. Thank you, Yasmin. And I appreciate you constantly reminding people to register to vote, register to vote. It is important. How quickly we forget teachers fight when we become administrators. Yeah, that happens way too much. And for some reason, it's just like that little, I guess that title gets to a lot of people's head. It's like when principals become AAs or area superintendents. I'm not even sure what they're called anymore. De repente, they think they're the big chief. Time for motorcycle ride? I'm not sure. I see you in your motorcycle. A parent, I think, wants to surprise their daughter, and they're asking, I guess, someone to drive through. But we'll see. So anyone that can, let me know. Yes, let's have a block party at Jack in the Box. Jack in the Box, baby. Let me tell you, there's a lot of parking lot out there because that's where you have that the bingo cemetery. That little placita where a Harbor Freight sat, and some other businesses. I think an exercise place, but of course, I've never set foot in an exercise place. I should though. There's this shirt that I have. It's an amazing shirt. It's a Lucky Brand shirt. Have you ever seen those Lucky Brand shirts? I love Lucky Brand jeans because have y'all seen Lucky Brand jeans? I love them. I find them at the thrift store. It's the only way I could afford them. I think they're like $125 pair of jeans. But you open the zipper and it says "Lucky You." It's just cute. I mean, never showed my zipper to anyone, but that just shows you how bad my relationship life is. But with that said, este, I have this amazing Lucky Brand shirt, and it just doesn't fit. It's I think it's a large or something. Can't even remember. But I I have it hanging on my in my room, and I said, one of these days I'm actually going to fit in that shirt. So maybe I should be going to the gym. Maybe after this election, I'll get one of those trainers. I have a, ¿cómo se llama my personal trainer? Raul. I think his name's Raul. Is it Raul? Don't get mad at me, bro. Good looking guy. Bien, I mean, amazing training ethic. I think his name's Raul. Great guy. And good at what he does. Can't remember his name. I think it's Raul. Don't get mad at me, bro. Sorry. I still love you. No vacation until you sell this mess. No, but let me tell you, you'll see a difference that first night that we were sworn in. I promise you. Sad. Don't be sad. Be glad. They are called pop outs. Price. Saludos, Eric Garza, my man. I love that guitar, Papa. Price Road, Big Lots is there. Yes, that little parking lot where Big Lots is at. It's just a big old parking lot, man. We could just park our cars, man. We could social distance and we could just celebrate out there. Put out some music. Sacamos ¿cómo se llaman? Las bang boxes or boom boxes. The boom boxes. Abrimos la cajuela. And I want all my rush out there. And y'all could go through the drive-through, buy your own damn food, and then we'll just munch out and celebrate on in the Jack in the Box parking lot. I'm sure they'll be okay with it. Love that guitar, Papa. And does Jack in the Box know we're going to invade their lot? No. Well, I'm sure they know now. The one on Price Road, the one where Big Lots is at, the one where the bingo's at, that one. I think right now they're not having any dine-in anyway. I don't know if they're going to have any dine-in in November, so it's not like we're going to take much of their space. But if they get uncomfortable with it, there's that big old parking lot on the side because of that big old shopping mall. My sister is a travel agent. Perfect. We'll need her services. I don't know what I want to do. I've always wanted to visit the Golden Gate Bridge in San Francisco. Or what's that name of that jail out there? Rikers? Alcatraz, and just spend some time on the beach in California. And it's either that or take a cruise, take a 4-day cruise, 3 hour tour. Does anyone remember that? A 3 hour tour. No? Anyone? Let's see if anyone gets it before we sign off. 3 hour tour. You remember that one or no? No? Saludos, Chief. Fuerte abrazo. Love you, Papa. Let's have a pitada. A pitada Jack in the Box. Boom boxes fried bologna. Los curly fries. Those are pretty good. We need to complete the census. Yes, please fill out the census. Yes! Someone got it. Tortillas con butter. Tortillas de masa con mantequilla y poquita de sal. Is there anything better than that in the world? Good morning. Sorry, no vacation until you get rid of all the trash. It is Gilligan's Island. A 3 hour tour. Steve, you're showing your age. Hey, we were going to buy meals and social distancing. Gilligan's Island. I work at Guitar Center, and a family member is the manager from Jack in the Box. I have all the speakers. I love you, bro. Gracias, man. Let's do it. Gilligan's Island. Pitada at Southmost. We could have the pitada at Southmost also, but we could have it as like a parade thing. We'll do that night. We'll be at Jack in the Box for a 3 hour tour, and then we'll have pitada on Southmost for sure. Guys, this week on Wednesday, I know I said that we were going to do it today, but I'm just going to dedicate today to dish out a lot of the stuff that I need to dish out. I still have N95 masks for anyone that's working on our campus that is going to have interaction with students. Please come by. And someone asked me if someone who is a teacher at Head Start program, they asked if they can come by. I said, yes, of course. You already have students. Anyone that is in the educational field. Because let me tell you, one of the things that this administration, my opponent, they're opposed to giving masks to our teachers and our staff that interact with students, which is kind of ridiculous. It actually came out on the county judge's orders. It says there, keep the N95 mask only for medical personnel because they are the ones that are essential. I disagree. I think the N95 masks should also go to our individuals that are interacting with our students. I think they are essential. The county commissioner's court apparently doesn't. My opponent's father is on that court, on that commission. Their prerogative. We already know that the superintendent and his deputies, they told our nurses to screw you. Basically told them, screw you. We're not going to give you N95 masks. It's too expensive. Use these masks. That's what they want to give my staff and my nurses. This crap. I have calzones that are thicker than this. Boxer briefs. Not the boxers. The boxers are probably about this thing. Boxer briefs that are thicker than this. So I'm going to disagree. I think that anyone that is out there interacting with our students should have access to N95 masks. Anyone. And I mean Idea, St. Joe, Villa Maria, Episcopal, Jubilee, Harmony, Head Start, anyone. Come pick up some N95 masks. If you're interacting with our students, come pick up the mask. Because this is what they gave you. This is what we have for you. An N95 mask. Because despite the fact that this administration and this corrupt board don't think that you deserve the best, some of us out here do. So stop by, pick up some damn cookies, pick up some signs. Hey, come pick up some t-shirts. They're finally in. And if you're directly dealing with our students, our children, come pick up some N95 masks. To the nurses out there, I also have non-surgical something gowns. I don't know what this non-surgical intervention gowns. Is that what they're called? These things. Non-surgical. Good morning, Screaming Man. Teachers are essential. HEB sells N95 masks. By the logic, they should be getting mad at our local grocery stores, but they won't. What proof do I need for the sandbags? Driver's license? You are right. If we are deemed essential to return to work, then yes, we need better protection, 100%. Yes, but what do you think and say will soon be on board agenda? Soon, my man. Patient. It's going to be very confusing who is really sick with regular flu, sinusitis, allergies, cold virus. And what Yasmin says is very true. And I was supposed to end 7 minutes ago, but I just want to end with I'll end with the isolation gowns. Yes, Lisbeth. Non-surgical isolation gowns. Yes. It's going to be very confusing who, yes, this is something that I actually was pondering on. I suffer from allergies, and I also suffer from moquitis. I do a lot of moquitis because of my my surgery that I had on my stomach. So when I eat or drink, I throw out a lot of mocos. There was a time in May, I think, that I started to moquear bastante, more than usual. And I think it was like allergies. It was like allergies. So what happened is I started to think, is it allergies because I was moqueando more than regular? Is it allergies or do I have the Rona? And I was going like, dang, how the hell did I get the Rona? So, Daddy, despiértate, Daddy. Oh yes, how the hell did I get the Rona? So I was tripping. So I didn't know if I had the Rona or it was just allergies. Well, it turned out that it was allergies. But something that Yasmin is mentioning really has me intrigued. You know how they're going to have those isolation rooms in the schools? How they're going to have isolation rooms in the morning? Thank you, mi amor. Just got barbacoa. Got isolation rooms in the morning. Now we have to end, guys, because the barbacoa came in. So, no, you know how we have those isolation rooms and how they're planning to put the students that test that they feel might have the symptoms. And I don't know if you were aware or during the forum, I mentioned that, what if they put someone in an isolation room that has a little bit of fever, but doesn't necessarily have Rona? And then they put a couple of other individuals in there that do have Rona. So then you're going to have three people in there, two with Rona and one without Rona, or vice versa. And now, at the end of the day, everyone's going to have Rona because they put them in an isolation room. Can you imagine someone that has sinusitis, allergies, a cold or flu, and they're placed in the isolation room because we're losing our nurses at our schools? So automatically, someone who is out there taking care of our kids is going to say, throw them in the isolation room. So they're going to have your students, your children, in an isolation room with other individuals, because they're not going to have one isolation room for every student that appears to be COVID positive. They're going to have one isolation room for everyone. So it's not really an isolation room. It's a petri dish. What do you prefer, a tie or a bow tie? I like bow ties, as long as they're long bow ties, because there's some shorter bow ties and some longer bow ties. And I do my own bow tie thing. I wish I had one here and I'd show you, because I can do my own bow tie. And I actually learned via YouTube video how to do my bow tie. Actually, this knot that I make on my shirts, bow ties, definitely bow ties. This knot that I make on my shirt, that's my own style of knot. It's different from the other one, the Windsor and the other one. Just figured it out, actually. It works for me. I got lucky and I have 3 isolation rooms. Awesome. Again, I hope that's enough. Lizette, come pick up some N95 masks for the staff. Guys, it's been an amazing, great Saturday morning. Great show. I'm going to sound like Jeselnik. Has everyone seen Jeselnik? He had this show on the Comedy Central, and after every show he'd go like, "Great show." David Jeselnik? Does anyone know? Jason Jeselnik? I can't remember, but great show. Guys, have a great Saturday. Again, please stop by and pick up the merch, and pick up cookies, and pick up masks. Anyone out there? I'll be here most of the day. I have to prepare some stuff for tomorrow's church. Voy por cookies. Vente. Yeah, you asked me about the shirt, Pablo. Maybe. I think I got them in. If not, we'll talk about it when you get here. God bless. Guys, have a great day. Take care of each other, and please continue to take care of me.